Welcome viewers back to the Eternal Cylinder, where we are in a very hot desert running extremely low on water. We do have an emergency water mushroom somewhere, but what we need to do, we don't really need to revive people yet, although that's an option I suppose. What we need the nuts that let us fly, the tree fruit that let us fly. These are new. These just look like food, possibly. And wow, that snake is doing some lightning. Almost certainly going to be trouble for us. Let's see, are these just regular food? Yep. Oh, these are food with water. Okay, great. So here's a water source. Yeah, we'll take it. Looks like water and food comes off of that. And I slid down. I do not see any tree that resembles something that would give us a flotation. And I didn't like the sound of that. I think that was just a big dragon. Can we get to the tops of these things and get these fruit down, maybe? What if we squirt them? Oof. Getting electric. Yeah, can't squirt that. This guy might zap us. Yeah, they hate us. They're always bad. Gonna have to sneak in, I guess. Well, since we're here, we can grab the water source off this, right? Come on, give me the waters. Oh, only got one water. Wow, that's time to take some healing. Who else got hurt? You're fine. You're fine. We'll hold on to it. We can't get past this guy. We have to hide, is what I remember. What is that? Oh. Okay, we're gonna take the healing because that's nasty. Oh, we've got a few of them. Okay. And then we'll grab you. Wow, yeah, we almost died from that one. Let's see if anybody else is better off than we are. Maybe you, Tegwall. Yeah, I like the... Oh. That's a celestial Trewalla. And that is an articulated Angstock, and they're just dying. They're just dying all around us. We need revival. Yeah, I don't like that guy just kills things just for us being close. That's so unfair. We're also taking so much damage from the sun. We don't have anybody with any heat protection. This could be the end. These are interesting looking flowers, but yeah, we can't do anything about them. We have water, but it's not a lot. And yep, we've got an enemy. An exonerator coming from behind.
The Trebhum were far from delicate, but the stench of these plants was too much even for them.
Oh.
They would have to clean them, and thoroughly.
Yep. Not really seeing a good way in here, but hopefully just one of us is enough. There's water here. That's a good find. Hopefully just one is enough. I think it takes 3 though. And did we just lose everybody? Feels like we just lost everybody. Oh, I've got 2. Great. Alright, I guess we are gonna have to go resurrect after all, and I doubt if we have enough glitter to resurrect people. So what does it mean? We need 3 people, 3 Trebhum. They're sort of people. We need 3 of them to get in there. That means we need to resurrect 1, because we just lost a bunch of others. And the rest of us are so sore. Okay, resurrections. We do have 10 glitter. We can get Weiwu back for pretty much free. Gevel would be nice because he could process water for us. I'm not gonna try to take any more for now. that should be enough. Let's head back over there. If I can find it. Where is the snake coming out of the sky? Why can't I find it suddenly? It must just be hidden until we're close to it. I think it was over this way. Maybe he's gone. Maybe he ran away when we got past his water? Huh. He's just gone. Somehow. Okay. It's good to know there's water here. There's also... yeah, some of those worms, so we didn't really need to revive the guy who used those, but it's okay. We have 4 with us now. And we're into the temple. Boy, that was painful losing all those Trebhum, and this looks dangerous. It's an elder cave. We are not well prepared for this elder cave. Nobody has any abilities. Everyone died in the heat out there. At least we got some healing.
What an inhospitable place this was. The air was suffocating and the heat was almost unbearable. The Trebhum would have to make good use of their abilities to overcome the obstacles before them. But who would choose to actually live here? What terrible things they must have endured in the outside world.
Okay. They all got hardened skin, which resists high temperatures. Good. So now we're pretty safe in here, and we have to figure out what's going on. There's some kind of Christmas lights. Christmas lights seem to be leading us to things. There's also these. I think we already had a bunch of these. Like these are the flame at the tip of our nose things. Yep. And I bet we can light these with them. Yeah, look at that. Okay. And then when that reaches the end, it lights it all up. I love it. Okay. There's a bunch of extra ones of those. We can go back and try to flame. Oops. Ay. Okay. Watch out. Some things are explosives. There's plenty of water here. That's good. And our nose doesn't go out even though we're in the water. That's also good. Alright, I think the goal is going to be to turn all of those on. So let's run around before going up any stairs and make sure we got all the ones on the ground floor. These also look different. We're going to give that to someone else. There. Fumigenic trunk. Okay. So we have the fumigenic trunk and the flame trunk. Seems like both of those should come in handy in here. Back the way we came, there were a bunch of these strips that I'm gonna go and just light real quick. Although, not sure it's super safe. These ones were both lit. That one's going... yeah, there's lots of stuff to blow up on the way. That'll be a fun one, actually. It looks like it's gonna blow up a few things and keep traveling. Oh, look at that. That wasn't super expected, but that's cool. It looks like it broke into 2 different paths there. So I think it's gonna drop that beam. Maybe make a path for us. Or it'll just stop. That's an option. No, it's still going. It's still going. Just not sure it gets us anywhere. It does look like that's sort of a path that we've created there. Yep. Looks like maybe we've created a path there that we could get to if we had a floater, or maybe from the other side. There's also that one there. Can we do this one? No. We'd need to be able to get up top somehow. Oh. Can we get over there? Nope. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Not the way. Don't die in the lava. You still take damage from lava even though you are taking less damage from heat. Nothing in that direction. And then we have this way. These stairs opened up. And here's the little path we just opened up now. That seems like that path is important. There's also... These things look like molds. Oops, there's a stone here we can stand on. But, I don't know, we probably need to be square. So we may need to turn one of you into a square Trebhum. Or, yeah, and then here's the squares. Good, okay. Still feels like there's a secret missing over in the other direction. But we'll turn square. I don't think that's going to affect anything. We're still going to be flaming. We're still going to be impervious to heat. But now... open the door. And... what did that get us? Nothing. Okay, I'm not giving up yet. There are a couple of other things to look at here, right? Or did this just open? Or was this always open? There's yellow light there, I don't like that. Was this not open before? Okay, we don't have a way to process these minerals, unfortunately. But yeah, this definitely looks new, and it looks like we're going to lose our abilities here. So, I don't know, can we fire our... Can we fire our abilities through the light and pick them up afterwards? You're gonna lose your pockets, unfortunately. So I guess we fired this. And these. And then you'll be our experiment. Okay, you don't lose all your abilities at once. And I'm not sure why we need to stand on those. But I bet we do. What is that? That is a witness. Okay. Did we just lose a Trebhum? What happened? I'm so confused. No, we didn't lose anybody. We was here. We do want to grab all of that stuff, though. Especially the cube. Can we at least, like, bring the cube with us? No. Okay. So someone else is gonna have to go for the cube. That's gonna be you, Tegwall. Nope, you're full. Yeah, we don't have enough space for all this stuff suddenly. I guess if we eat some mushrooms, we will. This opens. What does that mean if it opens here? Nothing really. Hold on. Yeah, okay, he erased everything, including our heat resistance there. But we get it back. Okay, good. And then if we ditch this... Oops, I ate it. I was gonna say if we ditch it, we'll probably get some back here. But it looks like... What does this do? Receptive eyes. Okay. I never tell if this is on or off. Perceptive eyes on. There is lava here. And I think what we will... No. I was going to say this is probably where we have to light something, but it doesn't look like there's anything there to light. So I'm not sure what to do here. If only we could destroy that thing, then we could get through. Okay, there's some kind of arrow there. Do we need to stand on both of the... Oh, what does that mean? Okay, oops. Damn, okay. Give me my heat back. Okay, if we let that settle down, that triggers. Okay, we just have to stand on it for long enough to trigger. Got it. We did lose the square. But now the door's open. That's good. Okay. And where does this go? It's Totel the Elder. We made it to the Elder. I feel like we missed something still. But we're here. That is a... Okay, there is a loot box down there and a bunch of glitter on the ground. So it looks like there's still things we could do down there. And here's Totel. Hey, Totel. I think we're going to talk to you before we do anything else.
The elder saw sadness in the Trebhum's eyes and gave them words of comfort. Do not mourn for me and my brother. I wish only that my end had been like his. For when we act in the service of others, we become greater than ourselves without losing who we are. I was afraid and stayed behind, and I am lesser for it. But I can feel the tremors in this cave, and I know soon my brother and I will be reunited. So, let me help you while I can. You are here to learn about the great lenses that power a Trebhum palace. Wander in the desert, looking for the brightest glare you can find. Follow the glare until you find a great structure made of glass. You may have encountered one already, but to activate them, you will need a special mutation. The key to this mutation is held by the great Gar. 3 lenses is all you need, and there are many left. Follow the glares, find the Gar, and you will succeed. It is a task fit for the great heroes of old. But who says that ordinary little Trebhum can't be heroes?
Alright, indeed, that's us. Heroic little Trebhum. Before any more heroics, though, we want to suck up all the glitter. This stuff always comes in handy. We're not going to head out there. That looks like a shortcut to the exit, most likely. We're gonna stay up here, run past the hairy guy, and hop down. We're actually gonna take you, Vahu. We're gonna take you because you have the glittery nose, and I think it's possible that we can survive this. Just barely. This looks like how we get... we lost everybody else. Okay, this is not promising. We lost everybody else. We lost all of our stuff. Was it worth it? The answer is no. So we got minerals. Not really useful, honestly. I guess if we spit this one out and grab the wreath here, at least we'll have some... Never mind. I'm not going for that. We're gonna grab these minerals. That was definitely not worth it. We still have the fire on our nose. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do this without dying, though. Hopefully this gives us a way out. You know, it just looks like it's going to give us a way to there, so I'm not sure. Not sure that helps. I think maybe I did that backward. Who knows? We'll wait and see if all this stuff blows up in some sensible way. Can't believe I killed everybody. Okay, it's okay. We'll revive them. We did get a lot of glitter. Yeah, that was... I did that backwards. Did it backwards. And I'm not gonna go do it forwards. Let's get out of here. We have one Trebhum left. He's a cube. Not super helpful. He has a flaming nose. That's not going to be very helpful in the desert. We could turn him into a mixer so that he could make cannon shot. We also didn't grab any extra water. Oof. Check the map. There is water right out here. There's also a resurrection shrine that way. Maybe we'll head to the resurrection shrine first, after grabbing some water, of course, and see if we have enough glitter to bring anybody back. It was sort of a waste to have them all killed, wasn't it? The more the merrier, though. So checking the direction, it's pretty much just over there. There should be a blue arc heading toward it. And I think we can come back to this place to get more water before we make a break for the next tower. We are now on the lookout for lenses and something called a Ga. Okay, we could bring Wuji back for 3. Vom could come back for 7. Whoa, could come back for 3, really? Okay, that's cheaper than I expected. Grevepe, 7. Grevepe is really useful in the desert. Waylay is super useful, so these two are really the ones I want. That'll bring us up to 11. I think we'll just get Grevepe. Yeah, we'll bring them both. Probably gonna die, unfortunately, so we'll bring them. It's gonna deplete all of our glitter. Don't think we're gonna need to head back and get more water. It looks like we have plenty of water, so we could just head northwest. That looks like it's in the water, but way closer. neither of those towers are that they are visible. Okay. So I'm thinking that's probably the one in the water that we're seeing. No, that's the one off to the left. Okay. So that's the one we're going for then. Let's try to stay on the high ground and make sure we are fully charged. We're actually going to use Grevepe here. We're going to grab these cute little guys. He's got the running legs. There's an enemy there. And here we go. That guy's nasty, but he shouldn't be any serious trouble to us. We're faster. Our stomach is pretty full. We just filled up on water. Looks like there's some kind of thing we can light on fire here. Uh-oh, that is definitely not good news. But I have a feeling we'll lose them when we pass through the tower. And we didn't lose our buddies. That's always a good sign. But if anything, it's even hotter here. Dustier. Cylinder has stopped. There's something scary and new there. We lost our analytical eyes. Can't really look at anything. It looks like there's some barnacles here. I'm not sure what we're looking for right now. Probably not much. Oh my goodness, there's an answer. He is attacking a tower. It's gonna corrupt things. Honestly, don't remember how we killed this guy before, but he just killed himself, it looks like. Whoa, okay. What happened? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm all for it. Means we don't have to deal. There's a hole here, a Trebhum shrine. We don't have any glitter. These things actually should have water in them, so let's grab these really quick. These seeds on the ground are the ones we want. And there's a shrine off in the distance. We'll head for that. I think I also saw a hole. Yeah, should be close. Should be right over here. So we'll do the hole first and then head for the shrine. We have very little glitter, so I'm not sure what we hope to get out of here. Ah, there's a lot of it. Good. These minerals, yeah, it would be nice to process them, but we don't really have any way. There is some nice water down here, though. Okay, this was pretty much just a glitter mine. There's a chest, too. Grevepe, Weiwu. Where's everybody else? There you are. I knew one of you would have an empty sack. So the empty sack can go and collect the treasure. And at least we have basic necessities. We are starving. Guess we'll look for regular food before we go and eat those. There's a mixer here. There's a lot of... Yeah, we don't really have any way to use all this stuff, but... And we don't have any way to collect all these materials. Boy, yeah, we're kind of hurting. Kind of getting a little too hard for me. Turns out. Alright, let's bounce out of here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And we'll head to the shrine and hopefully get some good news. These things I still haven't really seen a reason that they exist. Those barnacles are pretty scary. And these plants, we didn't really have time to investigate them. Ooh, and these are new also. Wow, okay. I'm gonna ditch the minerals here. I'm also gonna ditch these fast feet. And what's this stuff do? This looks like food. Yeah, let's eat it. Yeah, there's more food around. There's more water. Here's something. This was something important. I think that's what gave us the, oh no, I don't, oh god. What the heck? Okay. Getting attacked by a scary guy. No big deal. He's not really that fierce. I did lose track of our shrine though. I thought it was, there it is. Okay. Alright, there's something guarding the shrine on the other side. Hopefully he'll be gone when we come out. We can get in there without him bothering us. We do have a little glitter. I'm not sure we have enough to buy any of these. Let's take a look. We have water. We need 8 for. Yeah, turns out having extra water might have helped a little bit. But only a little. This stuff we can immediately eat. And then just get more. Our stomach has level 5. Takes 10 to upgrade the stomach once. Leadership doesn't really seem to be an issue because our Trebhum are dying too fast. But if we were going to upgrade it, it would take 10. And wait, what was the level? The level is currently 4. Health probably would be nice. Health currently level 4. Takes 8, we have 9. I'm thinking that's probably the only thing we'll be able to afford. But let's look at stamina. Stamina needs 15. We have 9.6, so also an interesting green thing here that I want one of you guys to eat. Whaley, why don't you eat that thing? And tell us what happens. Allows the Trebhum to spit a thin thread of malodorous toxic liquid. Okay, that along with... I guess that just... yeah, it just makes your water toxic. Okay. We're gonna get health upgrade. Level 5 health. And then we'll interact with a hologram.
The projection from the pool shared its wisdom with the Trebhum and showed them how to protect it from the evil light of their enemies.
Alright, that guy showed us how to learn the amphibian body, which we honestly have no idea how to do. Which ones of these do we want to track? We still want to track the inflatable body. I think that's the only one that's really super interesting yet. We'll go and gobble up some food around here. I think there's some yummy mushrooms, which we need someone with space to get. Okay, and that's about it. I think we're gonna head back out. There are a lot of minerals we're just sacrificing here because we don't really have a way to process minerals again. So we're just gonna have to proceed without. Unfortunately, our giant buddy is still here, being a jerk. A bit far away. Should be pretty safe over here. Alright, taking a look at the map. It's going to be sort of a northwest trip, and it looks like there's another resurrection shrine up there. So maybe we'll head to some place where we can see it. Yeah, way over there. Looks like the next stop. Let's not get too close to those barnacles, boys. I think I'm gonna head straight out that way, and we're gonna do that next time. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Corknut playing The Eternal Cylinder. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.